Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how I used the Pro Planner in the whole month of May. I will be sharing some tips and tricks on how I've been using the planner. I hope that looking at my pages will give you some inspiration and some ideas of how you can use your own planner. So if you're ready, let's go. Okay, so this is my cover page in the Pro Planner. If you have seen the previous video where I explain everything that's included in this planner, you get several different colors of your cover page. So in this case, I picked the light purple one, and then I just added this composition cover from a cover set that you can download from the shop. I'm gonna link it below. I added my pencil widget and then just, some words saying that this is my plans for this year. Then I get to my index, and I think I'm gonna make a whole other video showing you how I've been using this page. I'm really liking it. I'm actually out of sections already. I feel like I can condense them. I can free up some other space for more sections. Okay, now from here I'm just gonna skip right into May because that's the month that I want to show you today. This is my monthly page, and I started using this planner officially for the month of May, and it is the first time that I started planning with daily spreads for every single day, because that's how this planner is. It has monthly spreads, weekly spreads, and daily spreads for every single day. So I wasn't sure how it was gonna work for me. So what I did here in my monthly view, I added things that happen commonly, but I want to make sure that I know when they happen. For example, here I have when the gardener comes to my house, and that was so helpful because he comes every 2 weeks, but he missed 1 week and he was supposed to come on this week then because he missed this one. That's what he usually does. He also didn't come on this week, but he did come here. So now we're in June, and I was wondering when he was due to come next, and then I can just come and look and see like, okay, he came this week, so 2 weeks from then it's gonna be on June 4th, right? So that's why this view is helpful, to just make sure that you don't, miss anything. And it's nice also that you're able to see every single day of the month. You can decide what to track here. Obviously, I've seen some students tracking their exam schedule, things like that in this view. I'm also tracking the new releases in my shop, as you can see. Right here, it's things that don't happen super often and they're easy to spot here. Obviously too, for example, here I had a lot of empty space, so I just added this sticker and said like pool weekend, which is what happened, but normally this information would be on my weekly spreads, but this time I just wanted to add something because I didn't want my page to look empty. Now in my widget area, I just added, a sticker tracking the quarantine weeks. So we started at 7 weeks, and then as the month ended, we were at 11 weeks. That's another thing I can easily keep track of here, and I'm keeping track of when I have to water my orchids because I don't have to do it often, so it's very easy to forget. And lastly, I have also tracked the birthdays of people I care about. I just added this sticker, which is from the Rainbow Sticker Book, and it's easy to spot that these 2 days I have birthdays. Alright, so next I want to show you what the weekly spreads look like, and from this view you can jump to your weeks by clicking on this little circle. Now in my weeks, I had decided that I wanted to keep things that I do for my shop or social media, things like that. So I have like a set schedule pretty much. I don't follow it perfectly every single week, but it's a good guide to know what's going on. So I have what I am posting on Facebook, and then, reminders when I'm supposed to post on Instagram, things like that. So all of that I keep in my weekly spread. Now on this left side, this is something I try to do regarding my son's classes and materials that he needs for those classes. So I wrote it down here. I kind of forgot that this was even here, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm going to add this information in my daily spreads in the future, pages that I do. This is the following week, and I really focused this month on making all the spreads like different and using different color themes or decorations. What I've been doing is basically just keep a list per day in my weekly view, and what I do is I just copy those text boxes onto the next week, and then I just edit them. Another thing in this planner, remember you can navigate your weeks by just tapping on these arrows. This is my following week. Again, as you can see, I changed the color scheme and I try to add some stickers, which I really like how it looks, and that's why I make an effort to decorate and make my pages look different. This is the following week, and this is also just to show you that you can really modify the original look of the planner, easily using stickers or your own text boxes. Here I'm mostly using the date stickers from the date sticker book. I'm also gonna link it below if you want to take a look at that. It's really convenient because this planner only comes undated, so those stickers really make a difference in helping you quickly date this planner. Now here I did use some widgets on this area on the left, and it's just like little notes and reminders of things that need to happen at some point in this week. And this is where I'm starting to use just the lists that are very simple. I did not add any extra stickers to the days in my weekly view. And as you can see, the following week is also the same. Now, this week, again, I'm using the lists and nothing much else. I'm not adding stickers every day. I did add a weekend sticker because these 2 days are very similar in the sense that I don't have classes, or my son rather doesn't have classes, so I don't have to worry about those things. So Saturday and Sunday, you know, whatever I need to do can be done on either day, kind of. So I try to like glue these two boxes together. And now I'm just gonna skip back to the monthly view here because now I want to show you the daily spreads. And this is a ton, so I'm really just gonna skip kind of quickly just so that you can see different styles and different ideas of how you can be planning on these daily views. Now here, for example, I just wanted to show you that you don't have to get like so complicated with your widgets. You can just add like a text box like I did here with a little reminder, and then you can just add stickers too and decorate, and that way this part won't be empty, but also it won't take you super long to set it up. As you can see, my widget area is fairly simple most days. So yeah, basically the way I planned, I just use what the template has already, which is my top 3, my to-do list, and then these 3 boxes, which are like reminders of things that I have to get done this day and that I want to capture more my attention. That's what I use these boxes for. And then on the right side, I do keep my schedule. And it's pretty much the same every day. It's pretty repetitive, but I do add some little notes or things that I just want to make sure I don't miss. So I can add those here as well. Now, another thing I've played with a lot in this month of May in my daily spreads is how I changed the dates. Here I kept the original word, you know, Friday, but then of course you add the numbers, and then I just added of May, which you don't have to do because then you have your tab selected here on the right, and this lets you know that this is for May. But I just had the space and I like adding it with different fonts and colors. And then on this page, I wanted to show you, so let's go here to Friday. And again, you can use these arrows to navigate to the following day. So Friday, this is the original way that the day looks like on your daily spread in the Pro Planner. You have like a gray flag with the white day on top. But here, I just blocked that using my white ink, and then I added my own font in my own color and wrote the word Saturday. As you can see, I also changed this button. So basically, I just drew a circle using my pen tool in GoodNotes 5, and then I added a text box on top just to know that this is covering my button to go back. So if I tap there, I went back to my week. I forgot what day we were at. Right here, Saturday. So just to show you that you can really block out what's in the planner already and then add your own colors or your own style. I also here, for example, added some washi strips, and that blocks out the original gray colors of the planner, so you can give it your own look. Now, this is a good example of what to do when you forgot to open your planner and like update it, or you just have a lot of empty space and you don't want it to stay empty. So what I did here, I just added 2 big stickers from the spring sticker book just to like cover this area, and it was very simple, didn't take any time, but then my planner page does not look empty. One more example of how to just block out a big part of your planner. And what I did there is I added these washi pieces here. So these are different washi pieces that I just like grew a lot, and I just covered my whole schedule part. So I just added this washi, and then the page still looks cute without a lot of effort. Now here what I did is I changed the background kind of this page. Usually, you know, you have a black background, as you can see here, but here I just added the same concept of like growing up a piece of washi, and then I duplicated that, and then I changed the background. And I actually have a small mini tutorial video on Instagram, I'm gonna link it below, where you can check how I did this. But I think it's pretty cool because you're basically changing the background of the planner, which is something that you can't do normally. And you could even add your widgets on top of this if you wanted, and you just changed the look of the planner. Okay, this is a page where I ran out of things to write here on my widget area, and I just left it as it is. I just added some stars. It doesn't bother me as much that it's so empty. So you can also, just leave some parts unused. That's fine. Another simple spread right here. And yeah, of course you can be adding some photos, to remember things that happened those days. I used to do this a lot before. Lately I kind of have forgotten. I think that I'm going to add like a photos page after each of my months. I'll show you that in another video. I like this a lot, like making this big background sticker covering my existing boxes, because I really feel like it helps you change the look of the planner a lot, and it's really easy. So I'll show you. These are just, several pieces of the same sticker stacked together, and that helps me cover up the original boxes of the planner. Now this is a page where I just wanted to use my pen instead of my text boxes, and as you can see, this is what happens. It just looks so bad. I was even gonna change it for the video, but I thought, whatever, it's okay. This is reality. This is what happens when I write super quick, just my things I need to do. So what I do sometimes is I do write it using my pen tool in GoodNotes, so like my handwriting, but then I go back and change this into text boxes. And again, I have a video on Instagram showing how to do that. You just select your text and click on convert, and then that's going to turn your handwritten notes into text. From here you can just copy it and then paste it as a text box. So you can do that if you want to just, have your notes be tidy using a font, but I just left it as it is right now, and I think you can do the same if one day you just want to take quick notes. You don't really have to worry about it being perfect. Alright, this is the last day of May, and I'm actually realizing that I forgot to enter the date, so I'm just gonna go and copy this one real quick because it bothers me for it not to be complete. So I'm just going to paste it and then change to 31st, and I can also change the color of the background to, let's see, some green maybe. Yeah. Now another thing that I wanted to let you know, because again this is something I get asked often and I don't know if it's clear, but if I scroll left I will still have more days. I have like another week, because your monthly spread, I will show you, comes with 6 rows, and that is just because of the way the months are made. For example, if the first was on this day, then I would need the 6th row, and that's why I include them all. That means that you have 6 full weeks with their own days in your planner, but you will not use all of them each month. So I wanted to take advantage of this video and show you that. Let me go to May 31st, which is the last day of this month. I scroll, and as you can see, May is still selected, and I have another daily page, but I don't need this daily page, so I'm going to delete it. And to do that, I'm going to go to my squares here. As you can see, this is where May ended, and then I have 7 daily pages before I get to my June spread, my monthly spread of June. So I'm going to select all those 7 pages and just click on trash. And I just want to let you know that that's fine. You have safely deleted those pages. Let me go back to May. Okay, now if I click on these boxes, which is where the link would be for this day, nothing is gonna happen because I deleted those pages. They're no longer there, so I'm not gonna go anywhere. But that's fine because I don't need this, because after May 31st starts June 1st, and that's going to be, the spread of June, which is completely separate. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that, and in fact I still have an extra week. As you can see, this is the last week of May, and I still have my other weekly spread. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this page as well. And now when I go from my last week of May and I scroll, I will start with the first day of this month, which in this case it's April 27th, because let me go back to this weekly spread. That's when I started the planners. April 27th to 30th, and then May starts. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. I really hope that you got some new ideas that you can incorporate in your own digital planning. And if you have any questions, as usual, drop me a comment. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet, and click on the bell so you're notified whenever there's a new video. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.